Hey guys, so this week on Seclusionists.com we don't really have a theme, so I thought I'd tell you something that happened to me recently. So last week on Thursday this is why I didn't post a video last week, by the way. I went to McBusted, and McBusted is a band which is formed with two groups, McFly and Busted, and they came together to make McBusted. I'm not really sure if McBusted are in other countries at the moment or if it's just the UK, but I really like them. Smiths, my mum got me some tickets to go see them. So last Thursday I went to Glasgow, which is about 3.5 hours away from where I live in Aberdeen, with my mum and my mum's friend, and we went to McBusted. So we arrived in Glasgow just about, I think it was around 7 o'clock, and the first thing I wanted to do was go to the merch desk. So I'm going to show you some of the merch I bought. So my mum got me she got me the tour book, which has got some pictures and information, like interviews inside it, and it's actually really funny because instead of just like an interviewer interviewing them, it's the boys interviewing each other, so it's got all their funny little quirks in it. The second thing I bought is my McBusted plectrum necklace. I'm not sure if you can see it, but McBusted's engraved on the metal. And the third thing I got was McBusted festival wristband, but the only thing I don't like about it is you can't take it off. Unlike these ones where you can loosen it and take it off, this one's a festival style one, so you can't take it off at all. And I also got a t-shirt, but that's in the washing basket downstairs. I'm sorry, I just itched my eye and it looked really weird. And the last piece of merch that I bought was an OMFG tin. So it's kind of hard to explain what an OMFG tin is, so I'm going to put a link down below to the McBusted's video of them describing the OMFG tin. So basically you get inside it, you get plectrums, you get drumsticks, and you get a poster. So in 10 tins at every show, there's going, out of the thousands of tins there probably is at that show, there's going to be 10 tins with a pair of OMFG tickets in it. And pretty much what the OMFG zone is a zone right in front of the stage where you can stand. There's seating all around the arena, and I already had seating tickets, but the OMFG zone is an area where there's only about 150 people in, and you can stand in all that. So I'm going to leave another video down below describing from obviously the McBusted boys what the OMFG zone is, so if you're still a bit confused about what it is, if you watch down below you'll understand fully. So I bought two of these tins. I bought one for me and one for my best friend Jessica, and it's £20, so I wasn't really too fussed, and I was like, if I win the OMFG tickets it'll be a bonus. It's like, but if I don't, I've still got the plectrums, the guitar sticks, I've still got the plectrums, the drumsticks, and a poster. And to start off with, I opened the first tin after I'd been to the merch desk, and I opened it, and I just seen like the top of this pink band. Not sure if you can see that. Just seen the top of this pink band, and I started to like jump up and down and hyperventilate. And my mum's like so proud, like not proud but so happy for me, but her and her friend had started to talk about, oh, do you want to go in with her? Oh no, but I can if you just want, because obviously I couldn't have 3 of us in because I'd only won 2 tickets. And then I opened my friend Jessica's tin, and inside there I had 2 more tickets, so all of us got to go in. And I just think that's really like lucky, because there's in only 10 tins every show there's OMFG tickets in both the tins I bought, so 2 out of the 10 tins I got tickets. So that was like, I was freaking out, so I had to like go outside and calm down and phone my friend Jessica, because I was just too like freaking out a lot. So basically what was inside it is there was 2 of these bands. Mine's a bit tatty and ripped now because I've been wearing it, but that, and there was also a ticket into the OMFG zone. So yeah, that was basically the start of the show. So after that, we went into the OMFG zone, me, my mum and my mum's friend. But I really wanted to go up to the barrier right next to the stage, so I managed to get my way to the barrier, but my mum and her friend went to the back. So I was kind of just chatting to the people around me. And then, obviously, McBusted came on the stage. And I think I can easily say it's the best show I've ever been to. They're just so nice and they interact with their fans amazingly. So I'm going, obviously because I'm so close, I'm going to tell you some of the things that happened between me and the boys. So I'm going to start off with a little video, which I will probably add in here. If I manage to edit this in right, then you've just seen a video of Harry the drummer waving at me. So pretty much what happened is I had my phone up to take pictures, but Harry obviously thought I was taking a video, so he started waving at me. And I was like, will you wait 2 seconds? And he nodded at me. So I got out my camera and I was like, yeah, and I was like videoing him and he waved at me. Yeah, it was awesome. This one, a lot of people have judged me when I've said this to them, and I know a lot of you are major fangirls, so you probably won't judge me. But Danny from McFly had a bottle of water, obviously, because he's singing a lot, he needed a drink. He took the water in his mouth and he was spitting it all over the people in the front row. So he spat water over me, and I got it all over my arm, like my arm was covered. I'll probably put in a picture here of like how wet my hand was, and it's even covering my camera if you can see. So after this happened, I looked around the stage to see what happened, and Tom from McFly was looking at me like a disappointed father. He's like, can't believe you just let Danny spit on you. Like, I just looked up and was like, sorry. So yeah, that was really funny. And then I think the best member out of McBusted for interacting with fans was James Bourne. I think it was because he interacted with me personally quite a lot, because he was standing in front of where I was standing, so he'd obviously interacted with me a lot. So to start off with, he sang to me, and in one of the songs it was like, he was saying you, and he pointed at me, and I was like, oh my god. And then like, I thought he was just, you know, like pointing randomly into the audience. Then later on he leaned down and he kind of like held my hand when he was singing, and at that point I was ready to cry, I'm not gonna lie. And then near the end of the show, like I think it was maybe in the encore, maybe just before the encore, he was like, the other members of the band were speaking to the audience, and James kind of wasn't really speaking at that moment. So he leaned over and he was kind of talking to a couple of people around us, and he took my phone and he took it on stage, and we took a selfie together. So in here. So there's a little arrow. I wasn't sure if you'd know where I was, so I put a little arrow and you can see me going. So after that I was like, because all the boys were like, okay, so we're ready to do your next song now. And they looked over at James like, oh wait a minute, he's taking a selfie. So I think I can safely say that McBusted has been the best show I've ever been to. Like, the boys made it amazing, the fans that I was surrounded with made it amazing. Like, I was chatting to the girl next to me and she was really nice. I just wish I'd found out her name or her Twitter name, because she was honestly very lovely. And yeah, like nobody was, except this one girl. Tom threw his water bottle into the audience and we both kind of caught it, and she pretty much tried to push me over to get the water bottle. It's like, I wasn't that worried about it, like I would have liked it, but you don't need to attack me for it. So yeah, apart from that, it was great. The fans were great. Everything was really good, and their music was amazing. They're amazing performers, and I think I'm definitely going to go back if they do another McBusted tour, and if they don't, I'll definitely be going to watch them as separate acts, because I just feel like they're so good with interacting and everything. So I think that's all. I'm just going to give you a list of my Twitter names. I've got a McBusted account, which I've just recently made, which is at McBusted_OMFG. And obviously, you know, at AS_Scotland and at Rachael. Pics, which are my 2 main accounts. And you can follow me on Instagram at Rachel2610, and there's a lot more pictures of my McBusted experience on there. So I hope you enjoy this sort of video, like me just telling a story. And if you do, please tell me and I'll make more like these, and I'll try and encourage the other girls to make videos like these. So I pretty much think that's all for this week. So I guess I'll see you guys later. I love you all. Bye.